what's going on, everybody? I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to another Cars 3 diecast review. Today, we'll be taking a look at the Floyd Mulvihill launcher, which is a part of the 2018 Cars line. So this is the second 2018 item that I will be reviewing. I reviewed Leakless, who is Brian Spark, and his launcher just last week. So if you'd like to see my review of him, you can check out the description below for the link. That launcher was amazing. I love Brian, and we're gonna see today if Floyd is just as good as Brian or maybe even better. I reviewed him first because I personally, from the outside, thought that he was a cooler racer, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see about Gasprin here. So I bought this on Amazon several weeks ago for around $12. It's out of stock currently, but the good news is that they are being found at USA Walmart stores, and they have already been found for a couple weeks at Toys R Us stores, I believe, in Canada, or at least one store in Canada. So they're out there, they're getting there, but give it some time since we're really only like a week into 2018, so it may take a while for all the new stuff to hit stores, but it's okay. I spent a lot of money on the 2017 stuff, so a break wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So let's take a look here at the packaging. Of course, up there we can see how Floyd can shoot from the launcher by pressing down on the toolbox. Now, since this is 2018 packaging, we have just a normal Cars logo, not Cars 3, and instead of a black background. It now shows the desert, like the highway, Willie's Butte, stuff like that. And a lot of the 2018 packaging, regardless of where you live, will look like this. International with 4 languages. Us Americans are used to only seeing English, but we're gonna have to get used to this now as well. English, Spanish, Portuguese, and French. It does say metal vehicle, so that's pretty cool. He is a die-cast metal vehicle. On the back here, you can see how you can load Floyd and then launch him like that. And you can see also Mcqueen's launcher, who I might do a review on in the future. Do you guys want me to review him or not? I'm hesitant to review him because, it might be a little boring since Mcqueen is an old release and we'd really only be taking a look at the launcher, but you guys tell me. Then you have Floyd, Brian, and the yet to be released Speedy Comet, who is the blinker stock car. Can't wait for that one. And also in the case with him, there should be like a Cal Weathers, a Sputter Stop, a Combustor, and a Brick Yardley launcher as well. At least those are all planned for release. So I'll be right back with this awesome launcher all opened up. Now, Floyd here is what I like to call a survivor. He was the Gasprin racer as well in Cars 1. So that means he has been racing for at least 11 years. Probably even more than that since he wasn't a rookie in Cars 1. Mcqueen was like the only rookie. So you can see that. I don't know what happened. Plastic surgery, something. But his model definitely drastically changed. He went from being very squared off to being a much rounded off model. So completely different. You can see just how much he's changed, and it makes it kind of unrealistic to me that these two are the same character. I think that Mattel, or Disney and Pixar actually, should have made pretty much every single racer a new character in Cars 3. Since Mcqueen was the only rookie in Cars 1, it would make sense that he's the only one left. And he kind of, I don't know, he doesn't really retire at the end of Cars 3, but you get the idea that he is toward the end of his career. But they decided that all of the racers that are Cal Weathers model, except for Cal himself, are returning characters. So you have Darren Leadfoot as Shiny Wax, Ernie Gearson as Spearmint, Paunchy Wipeout Bumper Save, and the list goes on. Here, I believe, are all the ones that have been released so far. If I'm missing one, let me know. Of course, Terry Cargas, the Triple Dent Racer, is the same model, but he shouldn't be. He should be the same model as Brian Spark, and he didn't have a racer in Cars 1 at all. There wasn't a Triple Dent Racer. Now, Floyd has a unique expression, which is awesome to see. He's the only one with an open mouth showing the teeth, and the eyes are slightly different from, for example, Cal here, or if you look at Murray. The expressions are different, which is always good to see because they're trying to make the racers as unique as possible instead of just changing up, the paint job, because that's what they did for Cars 1. So I'm glad to see that they're making more of an effort this time around. So let me get all these guys out of here. There's quite a few of them now. They're really starting to pile up. But Floyd appeared a couple times in Cars 3. I'll put any pictures that I can find of him there on the screen. Although I feel like he appeared a little bit more prominently in a commercial for some international company. I don't know, it may have been, I really have no idea. Yeah, it was some international company, and Mcqueen was racing against Gasprin, and he did the trick against the wall to him. So that was really awesome. I thought that was actually amazing because he did the same trick to Floyd in Cars 1. So I'll put pictures on the screen there. I just thought that was super amazing that they had that callback. I wish it did appear in the movie, but it was only for this commercial. So that was just awesome. You'd think that Floyd would be a little bit more aware of that trick since it's at least his second time being done by it, So Mcqueen really gets Floyd every time, I guess. So we're going to take a look at him now as a diecast. He may be released again in the future, by the way, but I doubt it'll be for a while. But, you never know. I like the expression, like I said. If you look at the hood here, you now have all these pills, blue and yellow, which obviously this is a play on aspirin, which is, obviously if you're feeling a little down, it makes you feel better, kind of makes the pain go away. But they combine it with a car feature like gas, and you have Gasprin there. So here is the hood on the Cars 1 Floyd. You just have the circular pill, and it says hood ache relief. So it doesn't say hood ache relief anymore. And now we have more of the tubular pills. There's a word for capsule pills. That's the word for it. And one side basically is blue and the other side is yellow, and then the opposite for the background. So I thought that is very creative. I like how many pills are just flying around. He still has some sort of grill there as the mustache. Still is number 70. It says it below his right headlight. Lightyear on the fenders there. He has black Lightyear tires with black rims. Same exact thing for Cars 1. His contingency sponsors are the Piston Cup, Vitaline, Revolting, RPM, Nitroid, Octane Gain, and Clutch Aid. In Cars 1, he had quite a few more, including all of the ones that he has now. That arrow there indicates to the pit crew where to lift him up at to change the tires. You can see the exhaust pipes down there. 70 looks really cool. It has that golden depth and white trim to it, whereas before it was pretty flat on the surface with just a little bit of white trim. And now instead of just being two colored, blue and yellow, just lined off, that's very simple for the Cars 1 Floyd. It's a little bit better now because you have the white trim separating it. And of course you have all these pills flying all over the place with the Gasprin logo again. The gas cap, 70 on top with the roof flaps. Moving toward the back here, it says Gasprin. I like whatever texture is behind it there. That's kind of interesting and new. It says hood ache relief there. Let's see if the font changed much. Not really, it's pretty much the same. Let's see if he has the same decals on both sides. Yep, pretty much the same decals on both sides. Some racers now have different decals on their sides. On the back, hood ache relief written on the bumper, same as before, 70 right corner, whereas before it was in the left. I don't know why my Gasprin doesn't have any taillights. I think that was just how all of them were. If I'm wrong, if your Gasprin from Cars 1 has taillights, feel free to let me know. And then you just kind of have the pill logo there. That camera just takes shots from racing to broadcast on TV. And it's kind of interesting how he had this capsule-like long tubular logo there, although it wasn't meant to look like a pill, but it kind of does when you compare it to the Cars 3 version. Here's the base if you're interested. And that's pretty much all for him. I think he's a great racer, although, I do prefer Brian Spark, the leakless racer, a little bit more. Maybe it's because he's more of a classic to me since he was one of the first ever to be released for Cars 1. So let's get the whole team together. I do have a custom crew chief from 4-Wheel Drive 7 that I do believe I reviewed. So if you'd like to see my review of that, the link will be in the description below, along with my review of Floyd from Cars 1. And I have this toolbox from 4-Wheel Drive 7 as well. So obviously these are meant to go with the Cars 1 version, but they still look pretty cool with the Cars 2 one. There was going to be a hauler. I think I might have mentioned this. I'm talking pretty fast. I'm getting a little tired, but yeah, it got canceled in 2010. So now let's take a look here at the launcher itself. So we have pretty much the same logo as on the hood, slightly different colorings. And then you have like some sparkles in the black there, which is pretty sweet. Black Lightyear tires, that's nice because it matches. And then you have this toolbox with stickers, 70 on that side and Gasprin on that side. It's pretty obvious that they're stickers because the colors are way off. The color of the actual toolbox is actually like snot green, which is a little disgusting. It really does look like snot, doesn't it? And it has 52 on, or 70 on both sides. I thought it was only one side, but I guess I'm thinking of the toolboxes that were included with the advent calendar because those are only one-sided. So we're gonna have to test this out just like with Brian, so I'll be right back. Alright, so here we go. We have the bag set up again to stop him from going off the table and to create kind of a cushion so it doesn't damage the car. Let's just do this thing, guys. Oh, that sounded like it hit the building, but we'll see if there's any damage. Doesn't look like it. We're gonna give him one more shot, and I'm gonna position the bag a little bit better this time so he doesn't kind of bust right through it. Let's get in focus here. Alright, that should be good. Actually, let's go this way. Alright. We should be good to go now. Looks like he went right under it again, but oh well. He still looks like he's in good condition, which is nice. It's good that they're making the paint durable since it is included with the launcher. He is meant to be launched. Now we're going to use some other cars, like the one and only Light Up Lightning McQueen. This one is plastic, so I don't really care about this one since there's no paint to be chipped. And he shot right at the building there. Nice try, McQueen. Let's go with Mater. Oh, bam. Nice. See, that's how it's supposed to work. He's supposed to bounce back from the bag. But oh well. Alright, you guys know what's next. Veteran Floyd. Can you pull it off just like your younger counterpart? Or actually older. This is the younger one. This one should do better. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nice. Hit the building. And of course, hit Bessie then. But that's okay. I know that chip's been there. I don't really care about this Floyd since I've had him for many, many years. And he's already damaged. So yeah, I didn't really care about that. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys tomorrow for another one. Hopefully maybe I can get even like another video out since I've been doing basically 2 videos per day for the past couple days, which I hope you guys have been enjoying. I know a lot of us are on break. Some of us are still or already went back to school. I go back on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So yeah, I want to make the most of it by doing as many videos as possible. Let me know in the comment section below if you prefer Cars 1 Floyd or Cars 3. I definitely prefer the new one here just because I love the evolution of the branding and it looks just better. The other one was just really, really simple. So thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye now.